Hello, thank you for tuning in to Vandalay Guitar Repair. Today on the workbench, I have this beautiful, I believe it is an early to mid 2000s Gibson Les Paul Studio. My friend Todd's. Just got it back from Paul Dean Guitars with this refinish in this pearlescence candy apple red. I mean, it's just almost breathtaking, gorgeous. So I am going to, throughout a couple series here, I'm going to put all the hardware on it, which it has all black hardware, and getting some Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9s, some DiMarzio. These are the Steve Lukather pickups. These ought to be awesome in black. All the hardware is black. And man, this thing just came out great. I'm very excited about it. With that, today, all I'm going to do is check the, I'm going to check the relief on the neck, make sure the neck is straight, and I want to get that set. And before I get electronics in it and stuff like that, I'd like to go ahead and polish the frets. They're in pretty good shape, but they could use a good polishing. Also, the fretboard needs to be cleaned and hydrated, and it's got some polishing compound on it, so we're just going to clean that off, or buffing compound. But yeah, so let's start out by taking a look at this neck and getting it all straight. It looks to be fairly straight as is, but let me get my my tools. Okay, so there is a little bit of relief in the neck. I want to straighten that out because I want it to be completely flat while there's no string tension on it. I'll make sure you can see what I'm doing here. I'll use my Gibson tool. And all I'm going to do is tighten this truss rod just a little. Shouldn't need much. Everything's working well there. It's always good to know. I don't know why it wouldn't be though. This guitar's in really good shape. It was in good shape before. Just he wanted a color change, and almost perfect. Almost perfect. And I will find out for sure about the year on this. I'll ask Todd. I can't read because of the refinish, I can't read the serial number too well. One more quarter turn should do it. I would say that is us. All right, I'm going to check all the frets and make sure there aren't any high ones, and then we'll polish them up. Okay, so let's use the fret rocker. Just going to check all these and make sure we don't have any high frets. Again, they look wonderful. I'm going to go through all these. There's no reason for you to watch it all. Alright, all the frets are nice and level. Again, there's really no wear on them. So I'm going to go ahead and polish them again while there's no electronics. That makes it much easier. And heck, they're not even very tarnished. If nothing else, this 4/0 steel wool makes the bends great. Although, yeah, you can see a big difference, actually. Bigger than I thought you'd be able to see. Oh yeah, it looks great. Okay. I'm going to go through and do the rest of these. Okay. Frets look fantastic like always. This might be a little loud. I'm going to vacuum everything up, make sure that we don't scratch this beautiful finish. Okay, let's clean this fretboard, and then we'll go ahead and hydrate it. All right, I'm just going to use a little bit of my Dunlop 65 guitar polish to clean the fretboard, because it's not bad. It just has a little bit of buffing compound on it, etc. And I'm going to use a microfiber cloth. I want to clean the whole guitar, even though it's new finish, just to get off any kind of residue. But right now, we're just going to focus on this, because I'm going to get fingerprints on it and stuff. I was tempted to wear white gloves while I did this, honestly, but you know, while I'm working on it, I would definitely get some fingerprints and smudges. So I figure I'll just clean it when I'm all done. Yeah, this thing is gorgeous. All right, I'm going to go through and clean all this up, and then we'll hydrate it. All right, all cleaned up. Now I'm going to use some of this Dunlop lemon oil. No affiliation, although, you know, Dunlop, hey, if you're watching, I would be happy to be affiliated. I love this stuff. Let me put this tool back. I don't want to keep any tools out. I want to minimize my risk of scratching anything. And like normal, you guys have seen me do this. I'm just gonna put this all over the fretboard. This has a really, really nice looking rosewood fretboard. And we'll let it soak in for a while. And then we'll wipe off the excess. Really going to bring out the colors, but I like the rosewood on this a lot. And then once I get this all on, I'm going to take a Q-tip and get into the areas that are kind of hard to hit. Be careful down here by the body. Don't want to get it on the finish, although I've never had it hurt the finish, but I try not to get it on anyway. And I use this lemon oil on all of my guitars with rosewood or ebony fingerboards at least once a year. Smells really good too. Let's see here, I should have some Q-tips. I'm just going to get up here, close to the frets, close to the nut. Just like that. Alright, you guys don't have to watch all this. Okay, while I let that soak in, I'm going to go ahead and install these strap buttons. These are the lock type, and just want to be really careful with them. So I'm just doing this by hand, not using any power tools. A lot of times I'll use a ratchet type screwdriver too, but I'm not for this. Not until, not with this fresh paint. I need to put the tuners on. I think I'll do that in the next video though. There we go. Perfect. It's going in just nicely. Yeah, I'm just taking my time. I don't want to mar this gorgeous finish. Alright, one down. Put the other one in back here. And then we'll probably be able to wipe off the excess by the time I'm done. Okay. Strap pins are on. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this excess. And this thing looks nice. It's going to be hard for me to give this one back, I have to say. Wow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright, guys. And gals. And they and them. And everyone in between. Thank you so much for tuning in. Man. This thing is just gorgeous. Those frets are shining. That rosewood looks fantastic. Finish is great. Alright, so part 2, we'll put the tuners on and we'll start wiring this thing up. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, listen to Rifle every day. Always rock on and love one another.